Chosen one ... This is not a video. This is not a coincidence. This is not entertainment ... This is a summons. A divine instruction wrapped in light, delivered through vibration, carried by the whisper of eternity. You are not led here by curiosity. You are called ... God himself, the architect of timelines, the keeper of stars ... has guided you to this exact moment in time. Because what happens next depends entirely on your obedience. Listen closely. This is not a normal day. This is not another cycle of the same. The skies may look ordinary, but the spiritual atmosphere is anything but. There is an eclipse forming, not just in the heavens, but in the spirit. And this one, chosen one. This one is unlike anything you've ever felt before. It's called a spiritual eclipse. And it doesn't cast shadows on the earth. It casts shadows on the soul. This rare alignment is not about light being blocked by the moon. It's about truth being revealed through the veil. When the physical sun dims, the spiritual eye opens. And only those who have been marked, those who have endured the fire, those who carry the frequency of the called, will know what to do. That is why this message is for you. For the next 24 hours, you must stay inside. Not just physically, but energetically, spiritually, emotionally. Because the energy that is descending is not neutral. It is active. It is sharp. It is coded. Think of it like surgery. You cannot be exposed to external contamination while the soul is being restructured. The world will be loud. The temptations will be tempting. But the instruction is clear. Stay inside. The future, the one you've prayed for, the one you've been prepared for, is forming right now in the invisible realm. But only the still ones, the obedient ones, the present ones, will catch the shift as it arrives. You may feel strange today. Your body may vibrate. You may feel tired, emotional, or overwhelmed. This is not weakness. This is recalibration. The system of your soul is being rewired. It's like your spirit is syncing up with the frequency of heaven. And yes, it may feel like chaos, like shedding a skin you've worn for too long. But that discomfort, that stillness, that inward pull, it's sacred. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Don't scroll past it. Because this moment, right now, is not entertainment. It is divine alignment. Stay inside, chosen one. Like Noah in the ark before the storm. Like Moses before the Exodus. Like Esther before the king. Your isolation is not punishment, it is protection. Your room becomes a sanctuary. Your silence becomes a shield. Your attention becomes a portal. This eclipse is not for the masses. This energy is not for the curious. It is for the committed, for those who are ready to leave behind the noise and step fully into their calling. Let the world do what it wants. You are not part of its system. You are part of something far older, far deeper, far more eternal. If you are still listening, then you already know. Your soul remembers. There's a reason your heart is pounding right now. There's a reason your spirit won't let this go. You have entered into a holy window, a divine 24-hour corridor, where the invisible will outweigh the visible, where your obedience will ripple through time itself. Now pause this video and do 3 sacred actions. 1. Like this video to activate your energetic agreement. 2. Subscribe to align yourself with this divine transmission. 3. Comment 99. A number of divine confirmation, signaling to the heavens that you are awake, aware, and in position. These are not algorithm tricks. These are spiritual signals. And when enough chosen ones respond in unity, the vibration becomes undeniable. Chosen one. This is not a moment to ignore. The spiritual eclipse is here, and you were chosen to live through it. Stay inside. Remain still. Prepare for the download, because When the light returns ... chosen one, now that you've heard the call, now that your spirit has responded, it's time to prepare. You cannot walk into divine transformation with worldly clutter still attached to you. You cannot welcome new frequencies while your temple, your body, your space, your mind is still carrying yesterday's noise. This is not just a spiritual instruction. This is a cosmic operation. And like any sacred activation, you must cleanse before you receive ... So listen carefully. For the next 24 hours, treat your body as sacred ground. Eat light, fruits, water, herbal teas, natural energy. Avoid caffeine. Avoid sugar. Avoid red meat. Why? Because those substances pull your frequency downward. They weigh down the light. This moment calls for clarity, not stimulation. Stillness, not spikes. Alignment, not agitation. Think of your body like an antenna. If it's fogged up with noise, you will miss the signal. But when it's clear, calm, and clean, you will receive every divine download with precision. Now, prepare your space. This is not just a room. This is your altar. This is your sanctuary. This is the place where heaven will meet you face to face. Turn off artificial lights. Let the room dim. Let the darkness speak. Let candlelight flicker like ancient stars watching over you. If you can, light a white candle as symbol of purity, protection, and divine presence. Place a bowl of sea salt in the corner of the room. Salt absorbs residual energies that no longer serve you, energies that cling without consent. If you have a meditation bell or singing bowl, use it. Let the sound vibrate through your walls, through your soul, through the ethers. It breaks stagnant frequencies and prepares the atmosphere for what's coming. Silence all devices. Yes, all of them. No social media, no notifications, no background noise. You are not disconnecting from the world. You are reconnecting with the divine circuit, the one the world has tried to distract you from. Why is this important? Because the energy that is coming is not weak. It is cosmic wind. It is divine thunder. It is vibrational lightning. And if your environment is chaotic, it will scramble the signal. Chosen one, your space must match your spirit. Clean the corners. Open the windows. Let the old air out. Smudge the walls with sage if you can. Play soft frequency tones if needed. 528 Hz for healing. 432 Hz for harmony. Now this is not ritual. This is readiness. You are aligning your field. So when the wave comes, because it will come, your soul doesn't reject it out of panic. It receives it in peace. Now, prepare your mind. No cluttered thoughts. No anxious loops. No what-ifs. Write down what you're releasing. Speak it out loud. Burn the page if you must. And write what you're calling in. Say it with conviction. Visualize light entering the crown of your head, flowing through your spine, igniting every cell, calming every nerve, realigning every truth that you forgot was yours. You see, when God sends energy like this, it's not random. It's a celestial recalibration, a rare vibrational code embedded within the eclipse. But here's the truth. Energy always flows toward the cleanest vessel. So if your body is light, if your space is sacred, if your mind is still, then what you receive will not just bless you, it will transform you. Chosen one, your preparation is your portal. Your discipline is your invitation. Your silence is your signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. Stay inside. Cleanse everything. Because once the spiritual eclipse hits its peak, heaven will descend like fire, and only those who prepared will feel the full release. And you? You are one of them. Comment 99 below to confirm your preparation. It's not for the algorithm. It's for your alignment. Now breathe. Align and get ready, because the shift is near. Chosen one. There are signs, subtle to the world, but loud in the spirit. Clues written in energy, coded into sensation whispers from heaven to the few who can feel. If you found yourself asking, what is happening to me? If you felt strange, out of place, or seen things that don't make logical sense, you're not going crazy. You're waking up. You are not malfunctioning. You are being recalibrated. You, chosen one, are already under the influence of the spiritual eclipse, and your body, your dreams, your reality are confirming it. Let me break it down. Sign 1. Your heart suddenly races, and your head feels warm or tingling. No physical threat, no emotional trigger. Yet boom, your chest pounds, your head heats up, your crown feels like it's buzzing. That is not anxiety, that is energy. It's your crown chakra opening, your spiritual antenna catching frequencies from realms beyond. Your body is not just reacting, it's receiving. You're syncing with the cosmic pulse, and your system is adjusting in real time. Sign 2. You've been seeing repeating numbers: 999, 1111, 1010. These are not coincidences. These are divine timestamps. Numeric codes from the higher realm marking your awakening. When 999 appears, endings are near, but so are new beginnings. When 1111 flashes before your eyes, heaven is reminding you, you are aligned. And 1010, that's the checkpoint. A confirmation that your transformation is underway. Every time you see them, it's as if the universe is gently saying, we're with you. Sign 3. You feel like the alien in the room, even around people you once loved. Suddenly, the jokes don't land. The energy feels heavy. Conversations seem forced. You find yourself drifting away, not out of arrogance, but out of spiritual instinct. That disconnection is not failure, it's filtering. God is separating frequencies. You are not meant to blend. You are meant to vibrate higher. Chosen ones often walk among the familiar, but are no longer of it. Sign 4. Strange dreams, broken sleep, and the sense that something or someone is watching. You got dreams that feel more real than waking life. Visions you can't explain. Eyes wide open at 3 a.m. your body still, but your soul alert. This is not insomnia. This is initiation. In the quiet of the night, when the world goes dark, heaven speaks louder. You are being watched, not in fear, but in formation. Your guides, angels, ancestors, and divine protectors are circling you, waiting for the moment you say, yes. Chosen one, these are not glitches. These are activations. You're not just experiencing a moment. You are being ushered into mission. Your soul is remembering what it came here to do. And the eclipse is accelerating that remembrance. This is the countdown. This is the signal flare. This is your spiritual system lighting up with divine data. These signs are the passwords to your transformation. And the more you recognize them, the more power they hold. So, if you've been feeling everything I just spoke, you are not alone. You are not broken. You are being initiated. Leave a comment below and write, I see the signs. 999. I am awake. That's not for show. That's your declaration to the universe that you've received the message. That you are ready, that you are one of the few, and those few, they will be the first to rise when the eclipse passes. They will be the first to lead when the veil lifts. They will carry codes that shift generations. You feel it already, don't you? This isn't just content. This is prophecy, coded in pixels, reaching the souls who are always meant to hear it. And you, chosen one, you heard it loud and clear. Chosen one, you've been told to stay inside. And maybe a part of you wonders why? Why now? Why hide? Why separate? Let me tell you clearly, This is not about fear. This is not retreat. This is reverence. You are not avoiding danger. You are honoring divine alignment. You see, there are rare moments in the spiritual timeline when the veil thins, when the realms overlap, when the physical and spiritual worlds don't just touch, they intertwine. And this eclipse is one of those moments. When heaven opens, not everything that walks through carries light. During a spiritual eclipse, everything intensifies. The light gets brighter, the shadows get deeper, and the atmosphere becomes charged like a battlefield between realms. This is why God is calling you to stay inside, because not all battles are yours to fight. You're not being hidden. You're being consecrated. There's a difference. To the untrained eye, you look absent, silent, withdrawn. But in the eyes of heaven, you are being sheltered inside a sacred tent, like Moses before the glory, like Elijah before the fire, like Christ in the wilderness. Staying inside isn't isolation. It is invitation. An invitation to meet God face to face in stillness, to receive instruction without interference, to be sealed in spirit before the war outside even begins. Think of it like this. You wouldn't hold a sacred ceremony in the middle of a freeway. You wouldn't try to meditate at a nightclub. You wouldn't open a delicate scroll in a storm. Why? Because sacred things require sacred space. And your home, your quiet, your inner room is being transformed into a tent of meeting, a tabernacle, a personal sanctuary between you and the Most High. During this eclipse, energies will swirl. Not all of them will be safe. Some will be chaotic, manipulative, distracting. Spiritual interference is real. And if your spirit is exposed, uncovered, during this divine shift, you could absorb interference meant for others. You could step into battles that don't have your name on them. You could receive noise instead of downloads. So God, in His wisdom, tells you, stay inside, not to keep you small, but to keep you still. Not to limit you, but to lift you in the secret place. This sacred instruction is a protective code. Because what's coming isn't casual. It's a divine convergence. And to receive it fully, your spirit must be centered, not scattered. When you stay inside, you are marking yourself as available to heaven, not available to distraction, not available to chaos, not available to energies that do not carry your frequency. Let the world run. Let them rush. Let the noise grow louder. You will be inside. Still, steady, sacred. You will be where heaven is scheduled to meet you. So do not feel shame for resting. Do not feel strange for withdrawing. You are not being antisocial. You are being spiritually strategic. This is your tent of meeting. This is your ark of covering. This is your upper room. And when the eclipse passes, when the veil closes, you will emerge renewed, realigned, and radically in tune with your next divine assignment. So, chosen one, turn off the noise. Shut the door. Light the candle. Stand still. Stay inside. This is not a timeout. It's a sacred setup. Your home is not just a shelter today. It's a portal, and heaven is on its way to meet you there. Comment below. My house is my altar. I stay inside. Because those who understand this will carry power that the world cannot explain. Chosen one, now that you are inside, now that the world has been silenced and the veil has grown thin, it's time to speak, but not with noise, with intention. Because during a spiritual eclipse, the energy surrounding you is not ordinary. It is heightened. It is magnified. It is sacred circuitry. And everything you say, everything you think, everything you feel will be amplified and mirrored back to you. This is why you must not speak loosely. Do not pray from fear. Do not chant from ego. Do not ask for what impresses. Ask for what aligns. Because in this moment, the spiritual air is electric, and heaven is listening more closely than ever. This is not a time to beg. This is a time to align, not to perform, but to become. What you pray now is not just heard. It's encoded into your future. Your frequency becomes your decree. Your words become your seed. And the seed you plant in this hour will be the fruit you eat in the next season. So, what do you pray for when heaven leans close? Let it be simple. Let it be pure. Let it be honest. If you feel lost, pray, God, I ask to be purified. Cleanse me of what no longer serves my spirit. If you feel uncertain, pray, God, I ask to be guided. Lead me into what was written for my life. If you feel ready, pray, God, I ask to walk into my true destiny. Let your will rise in me now. 3 prayers, 3 keys, 3 doors that unlock your divine unfolding. Write them down. Whisper them aloud. Feel them vibrate in your chest. Chosen one. This is your moment of communion. This is not just prayer. It is activation. As you speak, you are initiating divine technology, setting into motion the forces that shape timelines. So speak with care. Speak with depth. Speak as one who understands that your words are not just sound. They are spiritual architecture. You may feel emotional. You may cry without warning. You may feel chills up your arms, heat in your chest, trembling in your hands. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. The divine realm is responding to your honesty, to your purity, to your frequency of surrender. Let it flow. Let the tears come. Let the power surge through you. You are not just praying. You are becoming the prayer itself. Now pause. Breathe. Feel the stillness. Let heaven speak back. Not with language, but with presence, with knowing, with silence, with lightness in your body. This is the moment of receipt. Chosen one, don't rush past this part. So many pray, but few listen. So many ask, but few open their hands to receive. You are here. You are ready. Heaven is here too. So ask again, one more time, but this time with your soul wide open. Cleanse me, guide me, activate me. Then sit in silence and feel the shift, because it will come. It may be subtle at first, a tingling, a calm, a vision, a phrase in your mind that isn't yours. Or it may be powerful, a sudden wave of clarity, a full body chill, a surge of tears and relief. That is heaven's download. That is your confirmation. Before this eclipse ends, make sure you've spoken truthfully, released fully, and received deeply. And then, chosen one, write this below in the comments. I prayed, I activated, I received. 999. This number seals your request. It symbolizes completion, alignment, and readiness for the next chapter. Don't underestimate it. In the spiritual world, your declaration is your documentation. This is more than prayer. This is your spiritual contract, your soul's signature at the gate of destiny. And today, the gate is open. Chosen one, after this eclipse, you will not return to who you were. You cannot. Because what just passed over your life wasn't just a cosmic event. It was a spiritual rebirth. Like a snake shedding old skin, like a phoenix rising from sacred ash, like a star collapsing only to ignite a new galaxy. You are being formed. Not in appearance, but in essence. During this rebirth, something sacred has been stirred within you. And in the days to come, you'll notice it. Your intuition will sharpen. Suddenly, you'll just know who to trust, where to go, what to say. You'll sense energy before it enters the room. You'll feel truth before it's spoken. It won't make sense to the logical mind. But your soul, it will recognize every signal as divine. This is not imagination. Its activation, your spiritual antenna has been extended, and from now on, you won't just walk through the world. You will read it. And as your inner light grows stronger, don't be surprised if some relationships begin to fall away. People who once fit will no longer feel aligned. Connections will feel forced. Conversations hollow. This isn't rejection. This is release. Let them go. Let what must exit, exit. Because elevation demands separation. You're not being abandoned. You're being positioned. After this eclipse, you may also feel pulled suddenly and strongly away from what once felt normal. A job may collapse. A city may no longer feel like home. A routine may become unbearable. This is not instability. It's divine redirection. You are being removed from what is too small, too slow, too stale, to carry the version of you that has just been born. So when the tug begins, don't resist. When the road shifts, don't panic. You're not being uprooted. You're being replanted in fertile ground. Here's another sign. People will start reacting to you differently. Some will be magnetized, drawn in, lit up, inspired. Others will flinch, recoil, or turn cold. Why? Because after this eclipse, you have become charged. You carry a field now, a frequency, a vibration that forces truth into the open. Your presence will reveal what's hidden in others. Some will thank you. Others will run. But no matter the response, stand firm in your light. You are not reborn to shrink. You are reborn to shine. So, chosen one, do not fear the shifts. Do not resist the changes. This is not chaos. This is choreography. You're not being undone. You're being reunified with the blueprint you were always meant to carry. Let what falls fall. Let what comes come. Let your life reconfigure into the masterpiece it was designed to be. Remember this. After a seed breaks open, it never looks like the seed again. After the cocoon rips, the caterpillar is gone forever. And after this eclipse, so is your old self. The fear, the confusion, the self-doubt, it cannot survive the light you now carry. You've entered a new frequency. This new frequency demands surrender. So today, breathe deeply. Watch closely. Flow freely. Don't cling to the familiar. Don't negotiate with what's fading. Don't explain your shift to those still asleep. This is your spiritual rebirth. And nothing will ever be the same again. Comment below. I allow the change. I embrace the shift. I rise new. 999. Because this isn't the end. It's your beginning. Chosen one. Now that you've heard the call, now that you've stayed inside, now that your body, your space, and your spirit have been aligned, it's time to seal what's been revealed. Time to activate the final code. This is not a superstition. It's a sacred act of agreement. A spiritual confirmation that you've stepped into divine restructuring, a cosmic realignment written for you before time began. Take this moment seriously. Right now, in the stillness after the shift, the veil is thinnest. What you speak, heaven hears. What you write, the spirit seals. So here's what I want you to do. This is your activation ritual. Step 1, write it down. Take a small piece of paper. On it, write one thing you are releasing: a habit, a fear, a relationship, a lie you've carried too long. Then below that, write one thing you are activating: a gift, a dream, a truth that's ready to rise. This is your soul contract, your declaration in the language of the spirit. Step 2, fold the paper slowly. With each fold, breathe deeply. You're not just folding paper. You're folding away what no longer belongs and wrapping the future you're stepping into. Place the paper in front of you. Lay your hand over it gently. Close your eyes and whisper from the core of your being, I step into the eclipse with a soul that is ready, Let the words vibrate through your palm. Let your spirit feel the agreement locking into place. This is not imagination. This is spiritual technology. This is how chosen ones activate what is written in the heavenly scrolls. Now. To complete this sacred moment, comment 999 below. Not just as a number, but as a cosmic confirmation. 999 is the divine code of completion. It signals that a cycle has ended, and that you are now stepping into the divine rewrite of your destiny. When you type it, you don't just join a conversation, you activate your alignment. And as thousands of chosen ones do the same, a frequency rises, a wave, a ripple, a beacon across the digital realm that signals heaven. We are ready. Now, before this video closes, there's one more thing. If you felt this message in your bones, if something inside you cracked open, shifted, awakened, tap like to acknowledge it, not as a reaction, but as an offering. A signal, a frequency amplifier. It tells the algorithm of this world and the algorithm of heaven I am in sync. Then subscribe, because this channel isn't just content. It's a divine frequency you're being drawn into. Each video is a transmission, a spark, a breadcrumb on the path you are destined to walk. Let subscribing be your spiritual handshake. Let it say, yes, I'm here, I'm chosen. Keep sending the signal. And finally, share this message with 3 other chosen ones. Not just anyone, but those who've been seeing the numbers, feeling the pull, dreaming differently, searching for something they couldn't name until now, because light spreads fastest when it moves in unity. And the more we align, the louder heaven hears us. This is your moment, chosen one. You stayed inside. You prepared. You prayed. You received. And now you are rising. This eclipse didn't change the world. It changed you. And that will change everything. Comment 999, like, subscribe, share this light, and carry it forward. You are no longer becoming. You have arrived.